Teen Titans, Issue 22. Pole Titans, if those things get her, she'll be gone forever. Last issue, we learned that the creatures from Dimension X controlled an international crime syndicate in order to gain entry to our dimension by utilizing the syndicate's facilities and manpower. Their plans foiled by the interference of the Teen Titans, they captured Robin and Kid Flash in the hopes that they could provide the means of entry into Earth's dimension. Cooperate and go free. Continue to resist and suffer great agony. We offer you freedom, power, riches in your own dimension in return for a little cooperation. End this barbarism. Accept our offer. Halfway to Holocaust. You can take your offer and shove it in your perverberated, schizo-deviated, parabolic, addle-pated, degaussing, ditto you, You simple fools, this is just the beginning. Continue to refuse us, and even I cannot save you. Saving them is not your concern, scientist. Rangor, what is your business here? Beware how you form your questions. I hold the eggshell of your life within my grasp. I am taking charge of the interrogation. Stand aside. Meanwhile, in Earth's dimension, under the city of Berlin, in appreciation for your capture of these international thieves, you have 12 hours to investigate this rat's nest without our interference. Thanks, Captain. Hold it. With the fat one, I've got to try just once more. Alright, Lumpy. How did you contact your bosses? How? You dumb little creep. I'm the boss. I don't have to contact anybody. The instrumentation under the chessboard. What's it for? He blinked out again. Blast. Take him away. They've all gone, Speedy. Have you made sense out of any of this? I think so. I'm convinced that those baddies were controlled by creatures from Dimension X, whom the Titans battled before I joined up. That monster that Joshua defeated must have been from there too. And now they've got Robin and Flasher. Why and how do we get to them? This chessboard must be the key. Somehow control was maintained over Chubbins through it. I'm going to run each chess piece over all the squares until... Yow! Contact! Well, I've been rattled down to my spine, you cockeyed chessboard. Now give. Make something happen. Maybe under the chest. Yike! Move it! Look at that thing. It seems to be... It is. It's draining energy from the console. Zzz. It sees us. Maybe an Amazon smash. I'll put some starch into that beauty. Okay, Blue Eyes, I'll try to draw it to the middle of the room. On target. Ouch! It's like tank armor. My hand is numb. The beast wasn't hurt, but he looks confused. You did your part, WG. This explosive arrow should rock him a bit. Huh? He's sucking it in. That thing, it actually ate the explosion, absorbed its energy. Hey, it turned at the sound of my voice. Of course, that's it. It can't see. Those eye slits are really sound detectors. If I'm right, then it should follow this sonic signal arrow. Right back to where he came from. Psst. He's gone. Just like that. Whee-hoo. Close, real close. But where the devil did he go? You see, they remain unharmed. The final test must be made on the two Titans we hold. I must agree. The worthless humans must be sacrificed. Your wisdom is the color of the great egg. Will they cooperate? They have no choice. I control them. They are now ready to re-enter their dimension and bring back their teammates. I'm ready to vibrate out of this contraption. witless earth thing. A mild shock to reward your defiance. Now, back to your dimension. Okay, Gruesome, it's your ball game so far. Sheesh, this sure doesn't look like home. Can't get balance. This way, Robin. Gravity seems stable on this shifting pathway. It's no use. Cable keeps me off my pins. Gravity keeps changing out here. What is the delay, Titans? Have you reached your dimension? My super speed doesn't work well here, but it'll get us to the path. Report, Titans. What is your progress? Hold your horses, Bug Eyes. What's he up to? Fishing around in his utility belt. We should try to get back to Earth. We'd have a better chance there. Oh well. This tiny acetylene torch should cut right through this cable. I warn you, Titans, report or suffer the consequences. What? Holy. Last warning, Titans. That thing snapped up your torch. What was that? Whatever it was blasted our chances of getting away. We're being dragged back. Oof, wrong way, driver. We know you made it to Earth, fools. Were your fellow Titans afraid to come back with you? Way off base, lizard skin. We cooled our heels in that other dimension and... Flasher, no. You don't know what you're doing. He's lying. We went to our dimension. No, he tells the truth. The real purpose of your journey has borne fruit. Just as we suspected, another dimension does exist between our two. You can see it. We can't. That is why our dimensional expeditions were always lost. The unseen dimensions swallowed them up. Our electronic brain has recorded their eye patterns, Master. It will be no problem to adapt a device for our eyes. For the eyes of my army. Of course, Master Rangor. Then speed your yokeless brain. My army waits, poised to crush the Earth's dimension as your fingers dawdle over those buttons. Hey, acid from Robin's belt. When I finish, vibrate us onto these things. They've escaped. No matter. They too will be caught up in the sweep of destruction we will bring to their planet. Peace, baby. We've got to get to WG and Speedy and, like your wish is my command, cast your orbs yonder. Not literally, of course. Hey, we're a group again. Welcome to nowhere. We're a bigger group than you think, leader man. You have a following. Energy cannons, destroy the only remaining barrier on our path to victory. The Teen Titans, obliterate them. The weird gravity is throwing their missiles off course. That's one for our side. Oop, these creatures eating the missiles like candy. Blasted horrors are forcing their bodies into our gun muzzles, searching for more missiles. If my men fire... Laser guns, open fire. Those energy-devouring beasts won't save the Titans. Different creatures. These absorb light. What insane place is this? I'm beginning to resent my role as walking target, but how do you counterattack a whole army of weird cats? If this gravity didn't affect my super speed, I'd have them all spinning. This crazy dimension is doing all our work for us. Besides, I doubt how helpful I'd be with this strange weakness that's come over me. Supersonics, I'm afraid they're going to get to us with this one. Troopers, big mistake, really big mistake. Huh? Do you know something we don't? Heads up, WG and I ran into those babies before. Sound attracts them. Man, this is a really sick dimension. Now, destroy them! They snuck up on us. They're doing it the right way. Speedy, baby, you got a weapon that works. Keep it up, Speedy. We got him on the run as long as you don't run out of arrows. Yeah, except this is the last arrow I can use without something coming along to eat me. I'm out of non-energy arrows, but I'm not out of energy. Behind the boy Bowman, bits of shimmering light begin to coalesce. Many become one, and one grows and grows. Seize the female, fools. The other titans will stay away once we have made her helpless. It's the helpless part your boys are having trouble with, big man. Too many of them, sooner or later. What's that? You have transgressed. You are foreign entities in this dimension. You must return to your home. The glowing missile returns to its owner and is fired again and again into the oncoming hordes from Dimension X. Your invasion will not be tolerated. Return home, child of the egg, or face complete and total destruction. Finally, they have gone. Wow, who is this thing, guy, whatever? We are the only thinking entity in this dimension, and until now, we had no reason for joining together as one. Your instinct to preserve and protect your dimension has inspired us, to do no less for my dimension. Speedy has provided us with a weapon of protection. Beings from Dimension X will never again take this pathway to your world. Peace. Peace, baby. The end. The origin of Wonder Girl. With the end of the alien scheme to take over the Earth, the Teen Titans returned to their HQ. Hey, what's up, WG? Feeling poorly? No, I'll be alright, really. I don't like this at all. These weak spells have been occurring too frequently. What's wrong? Come on, help me get her on the couch. She's weak again. What's wrong? This is the worst attack yet. Moments later, Wonder Woman lost her powers. Maybe this is some sort of delayed reaction on your part. You're being an Amazon. But I'm not an Amazon. What? You're joking. What's this all about? Simple. It's just that I'm not an Amazon. I was born in the good old U.S. I don't really remember this, but I can tell you what I was told. When I was about 2 years old, the apartment building I lived in caught fire. Wonder Woman on patrol saw the blaze and pitched in to put out the fire before it spread. Suddenly she heard a cry from the flaming floor. She crashed through the window and found me crying. The others, presumably my parents, were dead. Wonder Woman got us all out of the building. She tried to find out who the bodies were, who I was, but nobody knew. The landlady said the room wasn't even rented. I was a non-person. Nobody knew me. No one wanted me. I had no identity. There wasn't any place else Wonder Woman could take me, so I was brought to Paradise Island, home of the Amazons, and was adopted by Queen Hippolyta, Wonder Woman's mother. The Amazons taught me their sciences, their arts, their life. But when it came to physical instructions, I was helpless. I was a human. Physically, I couldn't keep up with the Amazons. I don't know how to describe it, but I felt so incompetent, so weak. I couldn't compete at all. Finally, I was brought to Paula, the chief scientist and inventor of the Purple Ray. Paul modified the wiring and used it to alter my molecular structure. I was given all the powers that Wonder Woman had. The famed Purple Ray was able to bring back to life those recently dead. Its biggest test came when a madman murdered the entire Justice Society of America, and the Ray brought back to life all the members. This appeared in All-Star Comics 38. Then it was great. A new world opened up to me. I was no longer bound by the limits of the island, and since I wasn't a true Amazon, I was allowed to come and go as I pleased. Even though I adored Paradise Island, I felt deep inside that I didn't belong there. I had to come back to man's world, my world. You guys know the rest. I joined the TTs and was told that I had to stay in my world when the Amazons left for the other dimension. Now I have my past to discover, and I intend to find out everything. But what caused your weakness? I wish I knew, but hey, why don't we get out of here before you guys fall asleep listening to my sob story? Sure you're all right? Oh, I'm fine, really. You guys split. I'm going to stay a while before going home. Aw, come on, Wonder Girl. You might fool the others, but you can't fool me. You don't have a home. You've been living here in Titan headquarters all the time. What? Well, I didn't want you guys to find out. But you're right. When the Amazons left the Earth, I couldn't go with them and I had no place to stay. So I made this my home and never said anything. Well, my pretty miss, you won't be alone any longer. We're going to find an apartment for you. Not too much later, 4 teenagers find themselves in a swinging section of town, the Village. This is the place. Roommate wanted. Contact Sharon Tracy. Look, you guys, maybe it's not a good idea to move in with someone. After all, she might find out who I am. Only if you're not careful. Anyway, a roommate would be good for you. Yes, Daddy. Sharon Tracy. Greetings. We are 4 very weary travelers, and we noticed your request for a roomie. Why, solid, but I only have room for 1. Alas, then take our friend Donna Troy, size 8, and we shall move on. Later. I think I'm going to like it here. It should be a groove. And what about you, Sharon, my dear? Where are you from? Do you work? What are you doing Saturday night? Well, talk about fast pitches. Yeah, they don't call him Speedy for nothing. See ya, Sharon. Donna? Feel better, Donna. Don't worry, guys. See you soon. What did Dick mean by feel better? You been sick? Sorta, but I'm better now. Ah, the phone. Look, why don't you hang your stuff up? This is a real nice place, and Sharon is a groovy chick. Donna, I'm going out. I might be back late, so I'll see you tomorrow. The guys are right. This setup is wild, and since Sharon left, I think this might be a good time to get around to making a new costume. I was getting tired of that old one, and it was getting kind of raunchy, so... my Omni phone is buzzing. Mother, how are... Hello, dear. You're looking beautiful as always. However, even though I miss you, I called for a reason. Have you been having weak spells lately? Yes. How did you know? Because we are causing them. What? We were using the purple ray to heal the limb of one of our Amazon sisters. Something must have gone wrong, and we were draining your powers accidentally. It shan't happen again. Take care, dear love. Peace. Wow, so that takes care of one problem. Now maybe I can get down and make a new costume. This isn't as easy as I thought it would be, and they don't have any simplicity patterns for super chicks. Eventually. Not bad, but to completely mark the end of the old Wonder Girl and the beginning of the new 100% fab wig, I'll even change my gorgeous locks. 10 more strokes, then set, and as soon as it dries, I'll put on my new costume and become the new Wonder Girl. How about that, tigers? The new Wonder Girl leaps into action in the next issue of Teen Titans.